Welcome back to another episode of Call of the Sea. Last time we solved the puzzle of the fish head where we were in, and then we came down and we found out to going through portals we can turn into a mer lady, and we learned about the Nakal and how these guys were enslaving people, both humans and other fish people, and they were doing rituals on them, something like sucking up their soul. I don't know. Anyway, after the fish people were having enough of it, they prayed to their gods and they got the gift of immortality, I guess, to live forever as fish people. And then I guess something like Atlantis happened where the whole island sunk into the ocean and all that's left are the fish people, but we haven't seen anybody else besides a big giant sea monster, but I don't know how that ties into anything yet. Okay.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
And supposedly we also found out there is no cure for whatever my character has. But I don't know if it's a illness. It's more like I'm turning into one of those fish people. The only problem is I'm probably going to need to live in the water because I can't breathe as a fish person out of water. We also need to find out what happened to Harry because we've not seen any signs of the others since Frank's incident. Yeah, so I gotta flip it. I see. I thought it was just flipping it so you could get different speeds, but it was all about opening it that way. What do you mean they touched? There you go. Now
This
we
current is
go.
quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
Real pretty game. What the hell? There's a giant squid? Yep. Wow.
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
Can I go back in for seconds? I want to go again. Alrighty. That was fun.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
Harry.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
They had boats or something. Because I guess not, humans can't breathe underwater, so you gotta have a way to transport your slaves.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Yeah. Your human slaves won't be useful underwater, so they gotta transform or you gotta get rid of them. They're a liability. Oh, it's a four-way one. I gotta get the different timings just right. That's gonna be difficult. If I could get 1 second though.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
Bro. Yep, transportation by boat.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day, but today he said he found out someplace to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up to now. Listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only me and him now. And the Black Iker.
Harry, that look on your face.
There's
You look
his hand
deranged.
for when he broke his
They
hand on the
seem
wall.
to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you. Damn, I thought the other girl was gonna be nice. Then again, I think she's under the
Somebody
effects of the
painted
Iker
these symbols on the wall.
and everyone dying. So, a swirly equals 5 lightning bolts. A human thing equals a lightning bolt and an eye. A swirly equals a human and a lightning bolt. So if we do that, an eye equals three lightning bolts, a human equals 4 lightning bolts, and a swirly equals 5 lightning bolts.
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you... You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance. You followed the river from the temple summit, and it...
Ruins useless. Where's the sanctuary? White Sand Beach, Tia Hora building raft.
A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went?
The masters brought their slaves to a sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
It seems that the sanctuary was where the final stage of the ritual took place.
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
He was like, I'm done. Monsieur Everhart and Madame Ward. We had plenty of death in this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this Maudite Ili. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Marubu, Rora, and Aravar, Tia Hora. So the guy left, so now it's just the lady and him. And Harry.
The sun is setting. It is
Very
so
beautiful.
beautiful.
Honestly, I can't. I was gonna get it. I'll get a screenshot later. Damn. How could you be angry in a place like this? This is pretty. There's another ladder up there. But I can't reach it. Okay. There's more whiskey. So what's gonna happen? Is Harry gonna sacrifice the girl to become a merman as well? Or is it the other way around? What's gonna happen? I wonder. Okay.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
So that's decently fast. That's slow. Okay, that one goes last. Okay, so it should go. Okay, this is what I did for the thing. Should go swirly, eyeball, human, lightning bolt. Okay, it was a swirly is 5 lightning bolts. A human is 4 lightning bolts. An eyeball is 3. Okay, so what you're saying is this goes first, and no. Should go this, this. Okay, so I need to do swirly. Then lightning bolt, then a human. Then a lightning bolt and an eye. Then lightning bolt. Okay. Dang it, I almost had it. I'm waiting too long for the eyeball. Okay. Oh, we almost had it! Okay, so...
This must be my transportation
Did
to
it.
the sanctuary.
Haha! It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. This can't be good. We're gonna find one of their bodies. Sunken. Up I fall
It all
thin.
makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here,
There's another one.
as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures.
Yeah,
They're
there's.
just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat.
Okay, so they're
But
not
I,
bad
on the other
guys?
hand, I wasn't a threat.
So are
And I
those.
definitely wasn't unknown,
Those.
was I? They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own.
It's a giant squid.
Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or
No.
maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics? That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe
Oh,
everything's
it's
real.
so pretty.
Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there,
Jellyfish.
I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
I feel like you've been here longer than 2 days.
There it is. The sanctuary.
Crazy.
So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
Here's a camp.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow, damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the Black Ooze does? What it did to the Doctor? Are you out of your mind? Harry, what is this? It looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Nora must do it together change me.
Heavens, this dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
I was wondering when that'd come into play. An altered, dried blood and ooze. Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with?
Was the
Blood
blood of
plus
these
black ooze.
creatures some sort of cat?
Probably.
A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Nakatus? Probably be a bridge here or something.
Black ooze on a petri dish. My God, this syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking?
He thought I'll turn myself into one of them to do the trial. So he set up camps away from each other. Cass, I think I have the answer. You have to go back home and bring Nora here. Leave now, please.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He is yelling is not working. Interesting.
Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and
The
its
knife.
shape is...
Did Cass stab him?
Camera. It must be Cassandra's. Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. What the hell?
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but
The spots on my hand have been rearranged to form some sort of
it
symbols.
isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
What is happening? Okay.
These patterns look too familiar.
Do I gotta cut myself?
Oh, I really hope this works. If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love?
Probably a dead
And
one.
how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
Some notes over here. Also patterns. Okay, constellations.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles. I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals.
Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Some sort of creature. A pet. Howl. 90-degree rotation. Okay. Mine is... none of those.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars.
Maybe it's a
Maybe.
partial. if it is a partial, that's similar.
Where is this door leading me?
I'm gonna mark them all down and then see what it says. It's actually that one.
Shining constellation. I better draw it.
That's two of them put together.
I wonder what this means. Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
Well, yeah, they're not human anymore. Alright. I definitely feel like it's the one in the... It's different than what that one looks like, but it's that one I feel like. Wait, no. That one. Bottom right. We'll see though. Interesting.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols.
Well, it's definitely that, because that's the same as my hand. I guess I'm gonna have to spit these out too. If I can't get up here. Oh wait, never mind. There's the stairs. Okay.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Okay.
These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have in my hand.
Is it not that one? That's wrong,
It's a
though.
pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Okay, so if I'm looking at that one, it's a full from two separate angles, so like from here and from here. Now get rid of these. No. So it's that one and that one's turned on. Is this one off? Yeah, it's off. Okay, so if I look at it, maybe I need to do it from a specific angle. So it'd be that one. That one should be like that, yes. Yes. This one should be off. Aha! What's up here? Another symbol?
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
See if they're worthy slaves?
What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways. Maybe it only hurts the first time.
I doubt it.
Ah! The second also hurts. When I
got the
arrived
seed.
on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Okay. So now what? What would make a C with? We can make the bottom left one. Yeah, it's 2 C's. So I gotta clear all these. No, get rid of that. Go reset this one. And reset that one. C. So it's a C coming from the left. Right? Yep. And then a C from this way. Yep.
This place is like a labyrinth.
Nothing in common on this lady? Okay. Something about water and whatever the heck that is. We got portals.
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever. Oh, come on. One more time.
Now you're gonna have to do it at least another time after this.
Ow! That hurt! Again.
Here's 2 different rooms I can open. One with the portals and one with the way down there. Whichever way I'm supposed to go. I think I need to do the top left one first because I don't know if my Z will work that way. Yeah, so I gotta do this one should be this. Then if you go by that, should be a C on this right one and a C on the other one. So if I look at it like that, let me do it from this way. Yep. Just gotta move this C from here to the other side. this way.
Black and white figures.
Ah, the animals. They rotate 90 degrees. I think it's connecting something. I see.
Good
Okay.
doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
So, if I do this. Okay, so those need to rotate that way, and then I'll rotate it black. This needs to rotate that way. And then I move that one that way, that way. There, I think I got it. So then I'll rotate this one and that one. And we got our final tattoo.
Again? Seriously?
There you go. Now we can do the final piece of the constellation puzzle. Okay. And with this final part, which is the top right. Quickly look at this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That is a... Z for the top right for this one. Yep. Then it's a it's not a C. It's a Y for this part. Then it is a that for there, nothing for here. Okay, something's wrong. That part's good. Connects good there. There you go.
All the doors are open. But where is the constellation I need to open the throne room? Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Here we go. There you go.
Oh, come on. One more time. Ow! That hurt! Again.
Bro, it's... You've done it 5 times now. Get used to it. Okay. There it is again.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
That's what happens when people get power. They always go crazy. And think they can use other people. So now I gotta... reset these. I'm trying to see what the heck I'm doing for the constellation. Okay, so... Is there a symbol I missed? Unless I do the whole... fill in the whole thing.
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
Yep. Only thing I can think of for the final constellation is filling the whole thing, but I don't know.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Can you write it down so I don't have to look up at it? Oh my god. Okay, so we got... It's a Scoopy. Okay, that could be a C. That's a Y there. Okay, this is a Y. For sure. This connects the two by the Y, so a C maybe? Yeah, it looks good enough. Then we got a Z. Or maybe it's this. That's wrong though. I wish you could write this in your journal so I could tell what the heck it's wanting.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Okay, got that and that. You got those two by the sides. You got it doing a serpentine pattern. So it gets that and that. You got it so it gets these three. One, that's not what it's doing. So this is a wrong pattern. Here. There you go. Yes? Aha!
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside. There's something written in the floor with blood. Fall. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
This can't be good.
What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor?
I can't move.
I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens. My God.
What the heck is this?
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony. Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box.
That's cool.
Harry, is that you?
That's not Harry. He dead.
No, 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 no! Tell me this isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be.
I knew Harry was dead.
No, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
What are you talking about? What was that? Cass?
What really happened?
What
The only
the
person
heck?
with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
I think you're crazy, though.
Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Hacha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death.
Bro, this is so cool. How it's telling the story of everything.
So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off.
So what happened to you? Did you kill yourself?
And you sent me the package from Tahiti, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life. The same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me?
To save your life? He loved you.
Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind.
Oh my god.
Or I reject it, and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to
Fuck.
make.
I can't do this. Oh my god. This is a moral question, right? Would you leave the people you love just to save yourself? Or would you love them even though knowing it might kill you? Honestly, me, if I found my wife and I knew it would kill me being with her, I'd still be with her because, you know, what else is there to do? And also, like, you matter to that person. They need you.
You were right about one thing,
Yeah.
Harry. I would
Yes.
never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. I know who I really am, and where I belong. I know fate has eternal life in store for me, but an eternal life without you is worthless, meaningless. So, I choose the slow and painful death. I'm going back home.
Yes. That's what I would do. I can't just break up someone's marriage of 30 years because, or however long they've been together, and be like, oh, just because.
You staged this ruse because you love me. But true love is reciprocal. So I'm also making this decision because I love you. Our love is greater than fate, lineage, or all the pain I can suffer.
I have to. I can't.
Whatever time we have left, we'll spend together.
Yeah. Is it gonna be
When
Wayne?
the time comes, it will be your hand that holds mine.
The ship is gone.
And those beautiful blue eyes will be the last thing I see before I leave.
Oh, shut up! You're gonna make me cry. It's a ship.
So, you didn't find your husband on that island, Mrs. Everhart.
I did find my husband. He wasn't on the island, though.
But what have you been doing these 3 days, then? What did you find there?
I don't know. The truth about myself, I suppose. And at the same time, the reason to go back home.
I don't think I follow you.
Have you ever been in love, Captain Hodgson?
In love? You mean like in a romance novel?
No, that's fiction, Captain. In real life, true love stories don't end with a wedding. They end with a funeral. And the only thing that eases that final moment of heartbreaking sadness are all the good memories lived together.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt anything like that, Mrs. Everhart. But if you love your husband that much, he's certainly a lucky man.
We are both lucky.
If only.